Hi everyone. Um, this is going to be a Christian video because it talks about finding faith, and the faith that I want to talk about is obviously faith in God because I'm a Christian. You're more than welcome to stay and watch if you're interested in this, but I like to let people know ahead of time if it's going to be mostly a Christian video so that they know ahead of time. Um, anyway, yeah, lots of wildfires in Washington, and so the air is kind of off. My throat is hurting a little bit, and I'm drinking coffee today. And I keep asking everybody, please recommend a good coffee because I haven't found one. I can't do flavored creamers, and I can't do like hazelnut coffee. So please remember that I'm allergic to hazelnuts. So anyway, back to finding faith. Finding faith is actually one of the hardest things to do. Even a lot of the Christians that go to church on Sundays, they still lose that faith during the week. And people talk about that all the time, Sunday Christians. Being able to maintain that faith in everything we do is something that is more difficult for us because we're believing in something that isn't physically seen by others. We're under attack from others for our faith and for our beliefs, and it becomes difficult to stay within that faith. And that's kind of what I want to talk about. When we have faith, it's because we're removing doubt that people are applying to us from outside of our faith. We walk without the doubt in God if we're Christians. We walk without the doubt in our relationships if that's what we're losing faith in. That is true faith, walking without the doubt and believing in it on a consistent basis in everything you do. That's complete and true faith. And as a Christian, I can tell you that it's not easy. None of us are perfect. And there's even times that I start to respond to someone and it's not very Christian-like. And it's not that I'm doubting my faith. It's that I'm doubting because of what someone's saying to me, because I'm being persecuted. I want to snap back and get defensive. And people always say that it's not Christian to be defensive, but we are allowed to defend ourselves. However, we should be still speaking from a place of our faith. And so having Christ in our hearts as a Christian and speaking is where we always need to speak from. We need to take the time to stop, remove the doubt that's being applied to us, and speak from a different place where we don't have that doubt in the way. We all carry baggage, and we all carry things from our life that cause damage to that true faith. And it's difficult to remove those things and to be able to have true faith. And one, God knows that. God knows what you've been through. He knows what you're dealing with. He knows why you're responding the way you're responding. So believe me when I say that He knows whether you're trying to speak with Christ in your heart or not. And He knows if that's coming from a place of where you have damage or PTSD or where someone has hurt you. He knows if you're speaking with hurt. So you're not going to be necessarily condemned for that. However, you should try to remove those things from your life and the way that you react to things. The person in front of you may not be the one who caused that damage. They don't deserve to have that back at them. So that's another reason why we remove the doubt when we're speaking, and so that we can have more of a true faith response. Keeping that and having that in our hearts and keeping Christ as the center of everything we do on a consistently even basis takes a lot of work. It takes prayer, and you've heard it from me a million times. Pray, 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 prayer. It does take prayer. And that prayer actually can be split second, where you stop, think about what you're saying, ask God to help you speak, and ask Him to help you remove the doubt and have that true faith when you're speaking these words. And that not only helps you to help the person in front of you who may be having an issue or who may be attacking you, because your words may affect them and how they feel about faith and how they feel about Christianity and how they feel about you and life itself. It doesn't only do that. It doesn't only allow God to speak to them through you. It draws you closer to God, and it helps to build that relationship of trust, and it helps to build the faith that you have. And if you continue to do that and you continue to work on that and continue to have faith, whether it's God or a relationship, then your faith will continue to grow and it will get stronger and stronger and stronger. And then one day you're just going to turn around and realize that every time you speak, it's at a place where there's no doubt in what you have to say. There's no doubt in the relationship. And so your words are more positive. There's no doubt in what you're feeling. And so your words are more positive and to the point, and you can get your point across, and you can say these things from a place of true faith. So building that faith is important. Stopping, listening, removing the doubt, praying about what you're saying, thinking about your words, and trying to speak in a more positive way will teach you to grow that faith and to actually get to a point where it just becomes second nature to breathe positive and speak positive and do positive things in your life. And that's what I pray for you this week. In Jesus' name, I pray that you find your positive, that you learn to step in and remove doubt before you speak, that you center around Christ, that you find your place of true faith and speak from there in a positive way into the lives of others. In Jesus' name. And as always, believe and make it so.